This conference will now be recorded.
Right, let's start today's session. In the last session, we just completed control flow statements. And in this session, I'm going to discuss about string data structure and its complete operations. So, you know the basics of string, like how to create string, what is string is mutable or immutable. Okay, it is immutable object. We can't change string once we create string. And in today's session, I'm going to discuss complete operations, like what kind of functions we can apply on string data structure and how to apply, we'll discuss. So for that, I just include here all the functionalities which I'm going to discuss in our session, that I'm opening in Notepad so that you'll get clarity what functions we will discuss in our sessions. Like you can see, this is string related concepts which I'm going to discuss now. Lot of functions are there. Each and every function in detail we have to discuss. So first of all, what is string? In Python, string is a group of characters or sequence of characters. So what are the different ways to create string? We can create a string using single quotes, double quotes, or triple single quotes, or triple double quotes. Any option you can choose, you can create the string. And string is immutable, we discussed already. Now coming to this, from today onwards, we are going to discuss all string manipulations. So first we'll talk about string indexing, then after string slicing. What is indexing means? String is a zero-based index. Meaning is what? When we create a string, for example, here, my string is like this is. Let me comment it. D is the string character U R G A S O F T. This is the string. String is a zero-based index. That means it starts from zero index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yes. String is zero-based index. And positive index and negative index both will support string. Positive index always starts from 0. Negative index always starts from -1. It should be right to left only. Zero-based index, this is positive index. Positive index is from left to right. Negative index starts from -1. Negative index is right to left. So here it is -9, -8, -7, -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. This is the case, -1. So -9, -8, -6, this is the negative index. Starting zero index, positive index it is, left to right. Negative index starts from -1, right to left only. This is string indexing. Why generally string indexing means, if you want to retrieve any, what we can say, any character from the string, we can use index concept here. Let me try to read one of the index value. First, let me create string. String can be created like this. Double quotes or triple quotes you can use. Durgasoft is my string name. And printer, I want to print index through S of zero index. Always index should be enclosed within the square bracket. That is compulsory. So S of 0 means zero index. Zero index, what character is there? D character is there. So D will print in this. Output will be D. Zero index, D only. Even you can include not 0, it is -9 also, it is same result. Either you can use positive index or you can use negative index. Both are same, sir. Okay. For example, I'm taking only 6. I'm taking 6 means what index? Sixth index. 0 is the character. So index based character, you can read it. Suppose if I give 16, is this valid index? No, undoubtedly no, because there is no 16th index available in our string. So only up 8 index is there and minus 9 index are there. So, but there is no 16th index, but we are supplying 16 index. Is there any 16 index? No. String index out of range. What you will get? Index error you will get. Look at here, index error. Because you are supplying index 16, this index value is not correct. So that's what we are getting, index error on. Okay. Print S of 16 like this. So valid index you have to supply. Okay. This is index. Any index you can supply, that index value, it will be support. Positive or negative, no problem. Minus 1 means T character will return -1. Okay. This is index. Now what about slicing? Slice means some part of the string we can get. Slice means what? Some part of the string. Means so and so character from, for example, from 1 index to 7th index, I want to read characters that 1 to 7th index. Then slice operation is required. So string slicing. Slice means some part of the string only. So let's look into slice, how it will work. So slice operator is colon. Here starting index, you can give any index, suppose 1. Ending index also you can give any index like 4. So S is my string name, 1 is starting index, 4 is ending index. But look at here, starting index is 1. 1 means what? U character, R character, G character. But 4th index is there, but it is not including 4. It is just up to 4 only, not including 4. Okay. U, R, G, this is up to 4, including 4 not. So U, R, G is there. Let's see this U, R, G, 1 colon 4. The index is starts with 1. 1 index, what is there? U character. Second index R, third index G, but 4 we are using, but 4 is not including 4, up to 4, including 3. Okay. So if I go for 1 colon 4, it's okay. But if I go for 4 colon 1, is this valid or not? No valid. Why? Because 4th index is available here. You are moving backward direction like 4 to 1. It's not possible. Okay. Backward direction slicing is not possible. If we go for backward direction slicing like 4 colon 1, it return empty string. Now you can see there is no character, empty string will return clear. So there is no error, but it won't read any characters because 4 colon 1 is not possible. So forward direction only slicing is possible. Either negative index or positive index, no matter, but forward direction only slicing is possible. But we are using 4 colon 1. 4 direction, not it is reverse direction. Means backward direction you are moving. So if you are moving backward direction, that is not possible. Even slicing is possible with negative index also. For example, -4 colon -1 empty. So what is -4? Least value or not? -4. Yes, least value. -1 is the highest value. But -4 is what here? Here. -1 is the highest value. So least values to highest values is possible. So SOF is gave. SOF -4, -3, -2, up to -1, not including -1. So result is SOF. Sorry, AOF. AOF. So why? Because what's wrong it is? -4 is the -1, -2, -3, -4. -4 is this is only. Acha, my spelling is wrong, I think. I'm wondering this is. Yeah, it's my spelling is wrong. Yeah, this is correct. SOF only because -4 is the index, S is there, O is there, F is there. Up to -1, not including -1. This will work. But here -1 colon -4 is not possible, sir, because -1 is the highest value according to negative number. -4 is the least value. But -1 is there, -4 here is there. You are moving again backward or not? Negative index. So backward slicing is not possible. Only forward direction is possible. But both the cases are possible. Slicing for positive index and negative index, both slicing is possible. And next one is, if I try to give index 0, starting index 0 and ending index 9. So 9, 0, 9. 0 means what here? 9 means what? Up to 9 including 8. Total string will return or not? Yes, 0 to 9. So what happen if I don't pass any starting index? By default, it starts from where? 0 only. It starts from 0. That is Durga Sahib. And if I pass second index, if I don't pass any ending index, so default ending index is what? Till the last index, like fourth or eighth index. It will start from second index, that is R value, and there is no ending index is there. So it will return complete string, sir. It's written complete string. So RGASOFT like this. RGASOFT. So if you mention starting index, index will start from 0 only by default. If you don't mention any index, starting index, index will start from 0. If you don't mention any index, then index is ends with what? By default, last only. So including starting index is optional. Including ending index is optional. If I don't include starting index, ending index, optional, no. Only slice operator I'm using, colon, it return a complete string only, like Durga Sahib. So this is the case. So 0 index is optional. Ninth index is optional. Now you can see step value is there 1, 0, colon, 9, colon, 1. This is what, let me give comment here. Start is there, stop is there, and step is there. Start 0 index, stop ninth index, step how much increment? Each and every character 1 value increment. So step 1 is there, that is what Durga Sahib. If I include step value 2, for example, 0 colon 9 colon 2 means 0 index starting index. Ninth index means ending index up to 9 including 8. 2 means 2 steps forward. First starting index 0, D letter will return. Step 1 means 2 steps move forward, means this U is going to be skip. R value will read, G will skip, A value will read, S will skip, O value will read, F will skip, T value will read, like this. So this is what actually step 2. So default step is what? 1. Default step 1. So including 0 index is optional. By default it starts from 0. Including ending index is optional. By default it is 9. Including step value is optional. By default it is 1 only. Even colon colon if I represent, that is called original string Durga Sahib. But once I give -1 step here, then it reverses the string. So complete string we can reverse. Only particular part of the string we cannot reverse. So colon colon -1 is there. Step value only I'm including -1. -1 in the sense it move one backward step. That means Durga Sahib is string. So TFOSA like this, it's going to be happen. TFOSAGRUD like this. This is what actually S of colon colon -1. So string reverse is standard expression with slicing, sir. You can strictly remember every time whenever you want to reverse the string, this is the standard expression. Inside the square bracket, colon colon -1 in the sense automatically you can able to reverse the string. Any string you can reverse it, no problem. Okay. So this is the string reverse, string slicing, string indexing here. And next I'm talking about string concatenation and multiplication. See, concatenation means adding 2 or more strings into single one. That is called string concatenation. Adding 2 or more strings into single one, that is called string concatenation. For string concatenation purpose, we use what symbol? Plus symbol. And string multiplication is there. To represent one string repeated number of times, then we can go for string multiplication. For string multiplication purpose, we use star symbol, like asterisk symbol you can use. Okay. So just give me. So string concatenation means adding 2 or more strings into single one. For that we use plus symbol. String multiplication means a given string, if you want to display repeated number of times, we can use this multiplication by using asterisk symbol. Let's quickly do the example. String 1, S1 equals to Durga I'm taking. S2 equals to soft I'm taking. These two are string S1 and S2. I want to add two strings, S1 plus S2 I'm taking. So S1 plus S2 means here two strings are added here, Durga and soft. And I want to provide a space between Durga and soft. How to provide a space between Durga and soft? To provide space in between Durga and soft, we can use double quotes and plus. So this is the space which I am providing two strings in between. So like this. And you can add more strings also like this. Not only two strings, you can add more number of strings like S3 equals to Durga soft Hyderabad plus some space plus S3 I'm adding. So string 1, string 2, string 3. Three strings are added or not? Yes. So, and to add multiple strings, no need to take string variables like S1, S2, S3. Directly also we can take like print Sai is one string plus Ram is one string like this. Okay, just example. Sai and Ram both are directly strings and between I have added and two spaces are included here. And one of the string, if you want to repeatedly display like S1 string, if you want to display repeatedly, then simply S1 multiply with 3. 3 times string can be repeated because we use what? Multiplication operator, star operator. S1 into 3 means here you can see 3 times Durga, Durga, Durga is printed. But each time how it is appear without any space. So I need to provide for every time like Durga space, Durga space, Durga space like that. To provide the space in between string, so what we can do, we can enclose this string object with bracket, some plus symbol, and now you can see this. So now you can see once I start run this, now you can see Durga, Durga, Durga here. This is the case. So space is clearly mentioned here. So this is string multiplication using asterisk. String concatenation means adding two or more strings into single string. This is plus symbol you can use. And coming to this string split and max split. Split is a built-in function in string and max split is the optional parameter in string. So first we'll talk about split. Split means to divide the string. So for example, you have a string with group of characters. If you want to split your string based on the separator, you can split it. But make sure that if you want to split the string, compulsory you should provide a separator. And that separator should be present on the string. Based on what separator you want to split the string, you can decide that. But make sure that that separator, whichever you provided, that should be there on the string. Then only string can be separate. Otherwise, string cannot be split. Separator can be of anything. Right? It can be a character, it can be a word, it can be a space, or it can be a comma symbol. Any separator you can include. So let's try to do this. Max split will provide number of splits, how many you want. For example, if you provide a separator, wherever the separator is there, it's keep on going to be split. But I want to decide the maximum number of splits. Then you can go for maximum number of split also based on your requirement. Okay. So let's try to do this split here. First, what I'm trying to do as equals to, so I'm giving Python is very easy and it is object oriented programming. For example, this is my string, lot of words are there, but I want to split this string. Okay, wherever the space is there in this string, there I want to split. To split the string, s dot split of some space I'm giving. This is my separator. Print s. So now tell me, is this going to be split or not? According to my previous lecture discussion, when I was discuss string data structure, basics, rules and regulations. So string is immutable or mutable? String is immutable object. Immutable means Once we create a string that cannot be modified directly, means modification is not possible directly on string. But we are trying to do S is your string object. In this S object only we are applying what? Split function. Why we are splitting? Based on the separator. What is your separator? Space separator. So wherever the space is there, I want to divide this string, but I'm trying to print string at line number 4. But is this going to split or not? No, it will not split. Why it will not split? Because string is immutable object. Directly we can't apply any changes on S variable. In case if you want to do changes, better to shift this modified value into new string, that is S1. So now you can see S1 is going to split. And one more important thing, by default split function will return what format? List format. So split function after split the string based on the separator, it return what? List, that is S1. So look at here, a list how we can represent in Python by using square bracket. In square bracket, how many splits are there? Python is one part, is one part, very is one part, is one part. All splits are happening here because wherever the space is there, there it is going to be split. This is exactly. But here you can decide how many number of splits you want. Also you can decide. I'm giving 3. 3 means what actually here? Max split. So maximum number of splits, how many you want, you can do it. So I'm doing max splits here 3 only. So 3 means three splits are going to be happen here in this context. So how much number I'm giving? 3. 3 splits only will divide. Python is very. Now you can see one split, second split, third split. Only 3 splits are occurred. But remaining is not going to split. This is totally one word only. So this is max split is the optional parameter. You can decide how many number of splits you want while splitting the string only here. Okay. But separator can be of anything, sir. It can be a character, it can be a word like this. My requirement is right now when I provide is separator, wherever the is there, there it is going to split. So here it is there, here it is there. This both cases string is going to be split. Python is one word, very easy, and it is one word, and object oriented programming is one word. So is where it is there, here it is there, here it is there. Both cases it is going to split or not. Yes. So split function will return finally what? List format. So S1 is what actually? List only. To know that type of S1, like if you want to know what type it is S1, you can mention clearly print type of S1. S1 type is what type? List type only here. So by default, split function will return list only, sir. How it can be split? Based on separator. Separator can be of anything. Make sure that this separator should be present on the string only. It can be comma, it can be word, it can be character, it can be space, anything only. So this is string split, and max split also possible. How many splits you want, you can do it. So even one character also you can give. For example, a character I'm using, wherever the a character is there, there I want to split. So Python is very e. After e, then a is there, no, here it is splitting. After that sy, yes, again a is there, it is going to split, nd, like this. So we can split any number of times. So S1 is a new string here, okay, and S dot split of A only. Print S1 and print type of S1. This is string split operation clearly. But look at here, if I don't do like this S1 equal to S dot split of A, so either this is possible and this is also possible, sir. Directly we can do it. For example, print S dot split of something. So is this giving will it give result properly? Yes, undoubtedly it will give result. Why, sir, you are applying directly? No, yes, I am directly applying, but it will return internally what actually list format after splitting, that I'm printing instantly, directly I'm printing. But previously, if I do like this, it won't work, sir, because you are doing apply changes on S directly, but you are not printing them, but you are going to use this, but it won't happen. Split is not going to happen. So either you can use to store the return value separately S1, or else directly you can print this one only. But this difference between line number 5 and line number 4, 3 is what? In this context, you can able to reuse S1 variable, new string that is, but in this context, we cannot reuse the after split values. Only you can able to print that instantly. You can check. So that is the difference between this style and these two lines. In these two lines, we are dividing the string from S and making into new string S1. S1 later you can use in your upcoming program. There is a possibility is there because new string I'm storing into S1 only. But in this line, we are not storing a new string into separate line. We are instantly printing that S dot split. It's printing the result. We cannot use this result value later. That is only difference are clear. So split function and max split operations like this. Now coming to this string capitalize is there. Capitalize function will return a new string starting letter as capital. For example, if we create a string and in that string, okay, so when we apply capitalize function, that capitalize function will do what? It will return a new string by generating what? Starting letter only capital. Remaining any character as capital, that will turn into small letter only. Let's try to apply a string, capitalize string. Suppose here my string is Python is very easy and it is object oriented programming. Original string is this one and I'm applying what actually capitalize function. Capitalize function I'm applying. This capitalize function will return a new string that I'm printing directly. So it is only written what? P letter capital. That is only capitalize function specialty. Here original string letter is P small and capitalized string is what? P only. So what happen if I already my string is having capital letter P only starting? Then nothing will happen. Same string will be written. And if I don't have capitalize here, capital letter P, starting letter only capital letter, that is P, Python is very easy and it is object-oriented programming. Other than capital letters, any other characters are capital like Y is a capital, R is a capital, here A is a capital, all will turn into lowercase only. Okay. So this is capitalize function. Capitalize function will return a new string only starting letter as capital. And other than starting letter as capital, remaining any characters are capital letters that will make into lowercase, means small letters. That is the capitalize. And there is one more function is there immediately title function. Title and capitalize almost same, but not same. Title function speciality is what you know. It return a new string. Every word present in the string as capital means how many words present in the string that all words will be written into what? Starting letter as capital, each word. But capitalize is not like that. Only starting letter as capital. But title function, completely how many words are there? Each word starting letter as capital, like P capital, I capital, V capital, E capital, A capital, I capital, again I capital, again O capital, like this. So this is what actually starting letter as capital. P Python, I is, V very, E capital, like this. This title function also will return whatever the capital letters are there, all will return into lowercase only, clear. So both capitalize function, title function will return a new string. Capitalize function, title function difference is what? Capitalize function will return a new string only starting letter as capital, whereas title function will return a new string, every word present in the string as capital. Both functions will convert if any characters already capital, that will turn into lowercase only. So this is about capitalize function and title function differences. And coming to this string count is there. Count function will return count like how many number of occurrences available in the target string only. For example, we have a string with a group of characters. Any word or any character or any space, how many number of times repeatedly there in the target string, if you want to find, then you can go for count function. Count function is used to display number of occurrences present in the target string. So it is used to count substring from the given string. Simple logic. Substring means what? It's a part of string. So that substrings, how many are there in the target string, it return. Who will return? Count will return. Count function will return always substring only. Let's see this how count function will return substring. We'll see this. So for example, here my string is this is s equals to Python is very easy and it is object oriented programming and it is interpreter, for example. Okay, interpreter, I'm saying. Python is object oriented program. Python is very easy and it is object oriented programming and it is interpreter. In this, I want to count one substring. Substring is my variable. I want to count is how many number of return, how many number of times it return. So s dot count of what? Substring only. I took substring is my variable. What substring you are counting is how many times this is substring is there on s, we can count it by using count function. So s dot count of substring. So let's read this s dot count of substring. How many? 3 times is repeatedly there. Here it is there. Here it is there. Here it is there. And even you need not to take separate variable like substring. Directly you can apply substring here. Easily you can do it. S dot count of is. Now you can see 3. Suppose if I take space, I'm taking s dot count of space. How many space are appearing in this target string? You can see this. Number of spaces are there. We can count like this. 11 spaces are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like this. We can count it manually. And only single character also we can able to count it. For example, letter is there. How many times A letter repeatedly there in the target string? 3 times. Here A is there, A is there, and A is there. For example, if I try to find X value, do you have any X value in the target string? There is no X value in the target string. Look at here. Do you have an X character? No X character. In that context, what will happen? Count will be obviously 0 because there is no X is present in the target string. Count is completely 0 only. Count is 0. So this is the way you can count any character or word or space or anything. You can count it which is appear on the target string. How many number of times it is related. So count function will return count value only always. How many number of times occurred. Next, replace function is there. Replace function is used to replace the string, but directly we cannot apply replace function. You know that because string is immutable object. For example, if my string is Python is very easy and it is object oriented programming and it is interpreter. So I want to replace this. Original string is this one, s dot replace of old string Python, new string Java I take, for example. But will it be display? No, sir. Why? Because string is immutable object. If you want to replace it, after replacement, we have to store the replaced value into other string, but we are not storing. So same string only we are printing. How it is s, same as here only. So to replace this, you have to go for again storing into other variable like string variable s1. S1 is a new string. New string is going to replace. In place of Python, what is there? Java is there. Even if you don't want to reuse this string later, directly you can print here also. No problem at all. Instant, if you want to show the output just for checking, you can use this concept clearly. No need to store into any variable. Here directly replacement happen. After replacement, it return result. Java is very easy like that. And you can do it. For example, I want to replace the space value. If you want to replace the space value with any symbol like hash symbol, you can use. So my target string, wherever the empty spaces are there, there I want to replace what? Hash symbol. It can be replaced. Okay. So any word, anything with any value, you can able to replace it, no matter it is. So this is replace function, replacing the string. And upper and lower case are there. Upper function and lower function. These two are very simple and straightforward functions. Upper means to convert a characters from lower to uppercase. Lower function will convert a characters from uppercase to lowercase. Right now my string is into lowercase. If you want to convert this string into uppercase, then s dot what function you have to use? Upper. So this is the straightforward function. Uppercase characters are going to be written. So converting the values from lowercase to uppercase. And even if we have already string with uppercase characters, let's copy this output value and place into here. I'm just taking uppercase characters only. And in this, if you want to convert this into lowercase, then what we need to do, s dot what? Lowercase. So print s dot lowercase, lowercase values are coming like this. Our original string is uppercase. I'm converting them into lowercase. And there is a swap case function is there. You can see this. It is related to lower and upper only. But swap case is not going to convert complete characters from lower to upper, upper to lower. Only cases will be swapped. That means your target string is having some of the characters are lowercase. In the result, it will convert into uppercase. In your target string, some of the characters are uppercase, that will be converted into lowercase. So cases will be interchanged. Let's see the swap case function, how it will work. So first, explaining the swap case function, I'm taking D capital U small, R capital G small, A capital S small, O capital F small, T capital. My original string is having some characters are capital letters and some characters are small letters. But I'm taking what actually swap case I'm using. Swap case means cases will be swapped. In the original string, D letter capital, but in the result, D small. In the original string, U small, but in the result, U appear, U capital letter. Here, R capital, R small, G small, G capital, A capital, A small, like this. So swapping the cases is possible with swap case function. And coming to string reverse is there. So string reverse means, as I said that clearly, only string reverse option is colon colon minus one. Means minus one in the sense one step back. But you can also do string reverse with what? Join function also. So how to reverse the string with join function also I'll tell you. So one option is there, already we discussed with slicing. Suppose s equals to sai, sai is my string, original string is there. And if you want to reverse this, s of colon colon minus one. This is the best and simple option. String reverse option is there. But instead of this string reverse mechanism, like using slice operation, we have other mechanism also there. What is that? There is a join function is there. JOIN join function for the string. JOIN join is the way of concatenating the string also. So concatenation means it is just also join function also is used to add any values or characters into string only. If you want to add any characters or values, then we can go for join function clearly. I'll show you join function through also how to reverse the string. But one option is there to reverse the string, just colon colon minus one. This is the standard option. Slicing through, we can able to reverse that. But apart from slicing, there is other method is there. I will tell you. Suppose look at here, my list is there. List values are there here. Sai is the list value. Ram is the list value. And then Durga is the list value. Some names are there. This is list, no? Yes. This list values I want to combine. Okay. So Sai and Ram and Durga I want to combine. How to combine means simple. Print some space, dot join is there. Dot is compulsory. Of what you want to join, list values I want to join. I'm supplying join function one parameter called list parameter. List is having three values, Sai, Ram, Durga. All these three values will come from list and it is going to be joined with separating space. So it is going to be make one string only completely. So this is one value. Why space is coming in between Sai, Ram, Durga? Because we have used space separator here. If I don't use any separator like space, then it will be like this. And you can give separator, any separator like this. So dot join will return joining of all the values from the collection and making into one value clearly. That is one string only. And while joining, you can also apply reverse method. Reversed of L is there. So this is also string reverse concept. So using join, using reverse method, we can do string reverse. Other than join and reverse, we can go for slice. Look at here, Durga, Ram, Sai. Like this is also possible or not? Yes. So even if you want, you can convert this list values into string, or else directly you can use SAI I'm taking. For example, SAI. SAI is the my original value. Dot join reversed of SAI means what? IS only. So this is string reverse also possible. String reverse is possible with this syntax, with dot join with reversed method, or else directly we can go for string reverse. What actually, like SAI is my string. Just observe, SAI is my string. Okay. of 1 colon colon minus 1. This is also possible. Sai is the string, colon colon what? Minus 1. So this is possible and this is possible. Either you can use this one or you can use this one. String reverse, both the case possible or yes. Here I'm directly, we can also apply string value here. Instead of like this, s equals to Sai, previously what I use, s I use here. Instead of s variable, you can apply directly also, no problem. This is valid and this is valid, no problem at all. So there are two options. Are there. Why sir here space is there but here not space is there? Because space I have provided here. If you want to space here, then compulsory you have to use like this. On the original string, space should be there. So this is. So using join with reversed function, we can able to reverse the string, or else without join and reverse, we can also reverse the string like colon colon minus 1. This is simple techniques are here. Okay. Next, coming to this, string is immutable. I discussed already, because in the context of replace, in the context of capitalize or something, like we discussed already, we cannot directly changes on string. It's an immutable object. And coming to the string sort is there, SORT. But actually, there is no sort method on string, sir. We don't have any sort method on string. How do I know, sir, whether string supports sort method or not? Simple. As I discussed in my previous examples, to know complete directory functions of string, print dir of str. Str represents string in Python. Dir is the directory function. Using this syntax, you will get complete list of functionalities what we can apply on string. So look at here, we can apply main functions on string, like these are the functions. But in these functions, notice that anywhere are you finding any sort method, SORT sort method? Nowhere you can find sort method. That meaning is what? String don't have any sort method. That means we can't apply sort mechanism on string. So we can have sort method on what? List data structure. So look at here, list functionalities I'm looking, and we can find clearly sort method on list only. So by taking help of list sort method, I can try to sort the string values also. How to do it? I'll show you. So I'm taking list sort method help. String don't have any sort method, but list is having sort method. By using this list sort method, I am trying to do string sort only. How to do it? I'll show you. Right now, s equals to this is, and my string is like Python is very easy, and it is, that is, Python is very easy, that's it. But see, whenever we try to apply sort method, s dot sort I'm using, okay, print s I'm using, but it will give errors, sir. Why? Because there is no sort method on string, we can't apply. So attribute error, that is str object, like string object, has no attribute called sort. There is no sort method which is available on string. So we can't apply sort mechanism on string, but I have a plan. So that means we can able to use a sort function related to list. Using that sort function related to list, we can do some sorting of string also. How to do it? Simple. S1 equals to s dot split function I'm using. You know very well split function, just now we discussed. Split function is used to split the string based on the separator. My separator is what? Space. Wherever the space is there, string is going to split. Once split is there, automatically these words will be divided. Python separate, is separate, very is separate, easy separate. And you know, split function by default will store its all values what format? List format. It return list only. Look at here, S1 is a list only. S1 is a printing value. And to know what type of list is there, you can see type of S1. So S1 is the type. What type it is? List type. Let's run this. Now you can see list type only. On list, you know that sort method is there. So we can apply sort method now. So how to apply sort method? S1 dot sort. Print S1. So after sorting, by default, sort method will arrange the values into ascending order. Ascending order means alphabetic wise. In this original string, original list of values, which word will come first according to alphabetic? Like E letter, easy. Next I letter, I is, Python, V letter, very, like this. So easy is Python very. Got my point? So this is what actually sort order, ascending order. Sir, I want to display descending order. Is that possible? Yes. How to display descending order? Sort method inside reverse attribute is there equal to true. Once we use reverse attribute equal to true, then it will be descending order only. So previously is Python very, but now this time very Python is. Sir, both is required reverse ascending and descending. Yes, it's possible. How to do it? Simply s1 dot sort of reverse equals to true, and then true, then print s1 like this. So once I start running, then now you can see very Python is very easy. Easy is Python very. This is what ascending order, and immediately it will be converted into descending order. So this is the reverse of string. So string cannot be reversed directly. We cannot apply string function, sort function on string. Sorry, sorting is not possible on string because there is no sort function on string. But we are using the opportunity like split function through. Split is a function which will return after splitting the string values into list only. On list I applied on sort method, so that is possible because list contain sort method, but whereas string don't have any sort method. So this is called split operation with sort like this. So join, sort, reverse, swap case, upper and lower case, replace, count, title, capitalize, split, max split, concatenation. These are all basic functionality on string only. But still we have to discuss more functionality on string like strip, L strip, R strip, length, find, max, min, index, or index, partition, starts with, ends with, digit, alpha, alphanumeric, and more. So these we have to discuss still. So remaining things we'll discuss in tomorrow's session, but hold on a line, don't go. I want to give some exercise programming. You can do it from your side. And if you do exercise programming, tomorrow you can able to paste your exercise code into chat box so that I'll explain that. If you are not able to do that, I will write my code. You can also come with your code so that it will be more. So different students will come with their code differently so that you can understand that same exercise program, how to do in different ways. Even I will also come with my code. You can also come with your code after doing exercise programs and share your code into chat box so that I'll explain clearly. And exercise number 1 today, 2 exercise programs I'm giving today on string only. First exercise program is take one string like exercise 1 or task 1. Task 1 is what? Take a string at runtime. Okay. And for example, if you entered your input runtime, DURGSOFT Durgasoft, so output should be what you know? Output. This is string related. Output even number, position, or even index characters, and odd index characters you have to display, sir. Got my point? Even index characters, odd index characters. For example, index means what? String is zero based index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even index character means 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 characters separately have to display. Odd position character means 1, 3, 5, 7 characters separately have to display. Got my point? You can do it using while loop or simple slicing also you can do it. So task 1 is what? Take a string at runtime. Runtime in the sense you can ask to the user, enter any string. You can accept the string value at runtime. That string, suppose your input is Durga Saab. I have to find even position characters, odd position characters separately. This is task 1. Task 2, take a number at runtime. Take a number at runtime. Runtime in the sense we have to ask to the user, enter any number. Suppose user input is number 3 and output should be what you know, like this. 3 table you have to display. 3 into 1 equals to 3, 3 into 2 equal to 6, and so on. How long it is? 3 into 10 equal to 30. If your input is 3, 3 tables should come. If your input is 9, 9 tables should come. You can take any number at runtime, and according to that given number, you have to print output value, that is table only, mathematical table you have to print. So this is the task. I'm copying this task code into chat box. You can collect it and do exercise from your side. Okay, if not possible, and even if you want, you can do it. Otherwise, you can ignore it. Just practice it. Even I will tell you these programs in tomorrow beginning session only. After explain these two programs, I will go through our next concept. So from now onwards, daily 2 or 3 exercise programs I'll give just for practice purpose. You can improve the logic things. So I copy paste this exercise task statements in our chart box. You can collect it and you can practice it. So that's all for now today. So if you have any question, you can feel free to ask me now. Uh, Tomorrow morning, I will, otherwise today only, I will share WhatsApp group link to your mail. You can check your mail. If you are interested candidate, you can join in that group only, WhatsApp group. Okay. We have plenty of students are there, 100 of students are there. I will also send for every link in this batch. Many students are there, like 19 students are there, and all 19 students, I will send a mail WhatsApp group link. You can click on that link and you can join that if you are interested. Okay. Now only you will receive after finishing the class within 2 minutes. You can check your mail for WhatsApp joining purpose. Okay. Yeah. Within 2 minutes, you will receive the mail WhatsApp group link. If you want, you can join by hitting that link. Simple. So that you can practice it and you can share the screenshot over there and I can help you. So see you tomorrow.